we just want to remind you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Ensure that you're part of the family, and remember to turn on that notification button.
She knows all to say.
Yeah, so you can be updated as we upload videos
every Friday.
So guys,
this week
we'll be talking about,
do we really have to go to church?
Do you really have to go to church?
Like, is it that necessary?
Alright, let's get right into the video. So,
do you really have to go to church?
No. I don't believe that it is absolutely necessary for you to go to church.
You really not think that you need to go to church?
No.
Me can't believe
I think it's a want, it's not a need.
You think it's a want?
Yeah.
And not a need?
Mm-hmm.
But it's so necessary. Like, if you're a Christian and you're not going to church, how are you a Christian?
What? Because I was saved through the blood of Jesus. What's the purpose of church, though? When we understand the purpose of church, then we can decide, is it absolutely necessary? So, Lavina, give me a definition. What do you think? What's the purpose of church? What is the church?
The church is the people.
Really?
Wait there. So you people thought that the church was the building, right?
Really?
Wrong. Church is you.
People. Yeah.
It's the people. Because the building don't have a spirit. It's within us. I'm sure the Holy Spirit is not living in that church building.
But, alright, so what's the purpose of going to church?
I think it's just for the fellowship. It's
just for the fellowship?
Listen, ma. I'm not done.
Rude.
It's for the fellowship.
Mm-hmm.
It's to hear the word.
Mm-hmm.
And encouragement to seek guidance, stuff like that. Because remember that in church you have persons who are Christians longer than you, so you can seek counseling from them, because it's always good to hear about what other persons overcome, or if the situation that you're going through, because people always feel like, oh, we're the only one being tempted.
Well, that is true.
So when you go to church, you get a chance to interact with persons who have gone through temptation, who have overcome temptation, who can encourage you to overcome the same temptation. So then you can see that, oh, this is not foreign to man. This is something that people have gone through, people have come out victorious over. So I guess that, to me, is why I go to church. I don't know about nobody else.
But I agree, I totally agree with what you're saying, and it makes sense. But, I mean, other persons would describe it like, no, you have to go to church. If you don't go to church, you're not going to be a strong Christian, etc., etc.
I think in that sense, it's your walk with Christ at your particular time. Because when I just got saved, when I just got baptized, when me start take God serious and say, yes, me really go to this, I wanted to go to church. And that wasn't out of someone else telling me that I need to go to church. It was just that yearning within me, because I wanted the word.
And you wanted more.
That is it.
And you wanted the explanation for the word. So it was necessary for you then, as a young Christian, to ensure that you were in that environment surrounded by the people who share the church, to get that, upliftment within your spirit. Yes. And it's necessary. So do you recommend that persons should force persons to, or just, do you think, like people will say, how you not go to church, you must go to church? Do you think persons should be that way?
I think, like, if you're leading someone to Christ, like for me, if I'm leading someone to Christ, I can do that on the roadside, right? I can pray with you on the roadside and lead you to Christ, same way. But to keep you on that journey, I would still want you to come to church. I won't tell you that, oh, you have to come to church, else you're not going to be saved. I'm not going to tell you that. But I'm going to tell you that in order for you to continue on this journey the way how you want to, in order for you to be fruitful in God's kingdom, it
would be good that you
would be really good if
you're consistent in
going to church. But I'm not going to tell you that, oh, you're not a Christian if you're not going to church. I'm not going to.
Or you're sinning because you're not in church.
I'm not going to tell you that, because at the end of the day, we're living in a time now where everything is at the tip of our fingers. You have sermons online and stuff like that. Even though you still have to be very discerning of the different pastors that you listen to and stuff like that.
But you don't know your pastor either. Sometimes
that
you
is
go
true,
into a church,
you're visiting.
You don't know the pastor until you become a member, etc.
That's it.
So you are always listening You're always listening to someone else, hoping that they are
speaking the truth,
and in alignment with the Holy Spirit. So it's just a risk that you take. And hearing the interpretation of others about the Bible.
And that is why I really recommend that persons read the Bible for themselves.
Yeah.
Because as a young Christian, you won't want to, because you're going to say, oh, the Bible boring. But I'm telling you, the amount of story. Gosh. What in the book there.
It's absolutely necessary.
It's better than any soap opera. And then it's so good that it's so interesting, but yet still you get the fundamentals that you need for life through it. Exactly. Without it being like boring you to death. Right? Death. But that's what I'm saying. If I don't, like for me, like currently now, I'm not consistently going to church, and that is due to work. But
I have other things.
Yeah, and Olivia is the same. But not because we're not consistently going to church means that
we're inconsistent on our walk
with God.
You understand?
Yeah. We still have our devotion. We still read our Bibles. We still pray. And
feed our spirits.
That's it. And that's what it's about. I think that after you reach, I'm not saying after you reach one particular level in God, no, you must stop God church, because it's not our choice to not go to church. It's something that we just have to be adapting to. But we're saying that if you're in a situation where some persons a church is not close to them or stuff like that, that shouldn't stop you from committing to God.
So it is necessary to go based on certain fundamentals or certain, just for the upliftment of your spirit, etc.
But do not condemn.
Don't condemn other persons because they're not going to church.
And go and watch our video on condemnation versus conviction. Link it up here.
You will get a better understanding.
Yeah, don't condemn someone and say you're not a Christian because you're not going to church.
Or tell them that, oh, you need to go to church. I understand sometimes that's the way that persons would get the word. They will go to the church for upliftment, and then they get the word. And of course, we are changing things around, and the church is now leaving the constraint of the building and going out on the street to meet the people.
But that is it. Why, like, we call the building the church. The building is not it. The building is nothing. Well,
you know,
Olivia and I, we're having our church right here. If me and Narda go up on the road, we have a church same way. If we're talking about God, if we're praying, church same way. But I think we get so confused because we put the title on the building. That's why we have this problem. Building, no importance. We can't have church out a road. In your car, on your bed, on the fridge.
And just ensure that as a Christian, your life is reflecting that the spirit of God. You know, person should be able to just look at you and how you handle situations.
But not even say look, because sometimes you can't. Because some people expect a Christian to dress a certain way. That's a different video.
Based on your, not just your personality, but there's something about your spirit. There's something about your spirit that can say, all right, this girl is not really, she's not of the world. She's different. And they say, oh, you're a Christian. And you're like, yeah, I am. They know. There are things, discerning of the spirit you can tell. And that's what your life should be. Just try to embrace and flourish the fruits of the spirit. And be that church to others.
The church to others. Bring the church everywhere with you. Because you walk, so the church must move.
Yeah. So guys, those were our thoughts on is it necessary to go to church.
And comment below. And
let us know. Because I know for a fact people are going to be like, really, them two, you don't think they're about to go to church? But guess what? We want your opinion.
We not say you must go. We just say, necessary. Like, it not going to kill you. You're not going to die and
you're not going to hell.
Yeah,
exactly. So guys, thank you again for watching Sisters with Purpose. Remember to
like,
comment,
do it for the love, and do it for the love.
Subscribe and share our videos.
Yes. We'll see you guys next week, Friday.
Bye.
Be on sign.